Hi, here is episode 1 of the story series Hearts Between Lines, titled The Last Row Windows, written in a voice-over friendly native tone. It is crafted with emotional depth, romantic tension, and subtle teenage realism, perfect for audio visual storytelling for USA and UK audience. Episode number 1, The Last Row Window, is the title of this episode number 1. They say every classroom tells a story, not just the chalk on the board or the noise in the hallways, but in the silence between two students sitting words apart and yet just one desk away. The rain tapped gently on the window of class 9, blurring the world outside like a watercolor painting left in the drizzle. Inside, the classroom was half awake, pens tapped desks. Someone stifled a yawn. The English teacher spoke about metaphors, but no one really listened. In the very last row by the window sat Gappu, quiet, distant, scribbling something in his notebook, not notes, but maybe lyrics or poetry or just doodles no one would ever see. Next to him, a seat was also empty. Students never thought to sit near him. He didn't mind. He liked in that way until the day Tinku arrived. The door creaked. Excuse me, ma'am, I am new, Tinku, she said, her voice carrying the hotness of someone used to laughing even when she didn't know anyone. The teacher pointed coolly. You can take the seat at the desk next to John. John, that was his real name, but no one called him that. Everyone called him Gappu. He didn't look up when she sat down, but he didn't look up when she sat down, did not say hi, did not care, or at least that is what he thought. The first class passed in peace, then the second, then lunch. She didn't speak much, but she noticed everything. The way he always wrote with his head slightly slanting, the tiny ink mark on his fingers, the way he looked out the window like he was racing thoughts no one else could see. And Gappu, he noticed her laugh when someone dropped their books. He noticed her laugh when someone dropped their books, not mocking, just honest. He noticed she drew smiley faces next to the math answer in her notebook. He noticed she buzzed songs without realizing it. He noticed, but he did not show it. The next day, she placed a gummy note on his desk. No words, just a doodle of a cloud with rain falling and a little umbrella. He stared at it, then slowly smiled, the kind of smile that didn't reach his lips but relaxed something in his eyes. He did not reply, but the next day he left a note too, a simple drawing of headphone with a subtitle, What do you listen to when it rains? And that's how it began. Not with loud concessions, not with loud concessions, not with fluttering hearts, but with little scraps of paper passed under the radar of the teacher's eye. Every day a new note, some humorous, some poetic, some just one word, but every note made the silence between them smaller. One afternoon, as the rain returned and the classroom hummed with low chatter, Tinku leaned faintly toward him and whispered, "Why do you always sit here? The last row by the window." He hesitated, looked at the grey sky outside, then said softly, "Because windows do not ask questions." She laughed. "Well, today I am your question." They began talking more, not noisily, not widely, but in shared stories, stolen moments, whispered jokes behind notebooks. She told him about her old school. He told her about his dog who once ate his homework. They united over music, over silence, over not needing to explain everything. One evening after class, she found a poem in her notebook, in his handwriting. Some people walk into your life quietly. Some people walk into your life quietly, like footsteps in rain, but you hear them forever. But you hear them forever. No name, but she knew. But then one day he was absent, and the next, no message, no poem, no note. She waited for a knock on the desk, a sketch, a joke, a smile, but Gappu was gone for a week. When he returned, he looked tired, eyes dull, shoulders heavy. She didn't ask why. She just laid the note across the desk. "Windows miss you. Windows miss you." He didn't smile right away, but when he did, it was factual. Sometimes love does not start with roses. Sometimes it starts with rain, with windows, with silence. And sometimes it starts at the last row, where two hearts meet without even looking at each other. The final word, a final white shot is here. It was a first episode of the story series which is being presented for you, dear audience. It was the first episode, The Last Row Window, and the series of the stories Hearts Between Lines. You have to wait for the episode 2, which will be for you. I hope you will enjoy it. Thank you so much.